What's going on, everyone? Just a random live stream. We're gonna do this real quick. I'm not gonna be on long because I had the big live stream tonight, but I have some time right now. I have some time for the live stream, so we're gonna go probably for about 30 minutes. We're gonna go deep into live streaming later tonight, but I got a couple minutes to do some live streaming, so going a little bit earlier in the day, so the people who normally don't get to watch the live stream later on get a chance to live stream. So with that, we have an open floor right now. Welcome to the live streamer. So we have an open floor. If you want a coin charted, request it. If not, Bitcoin is still on its upwards momentum since the beginning of this year. Yes, we did capitulate down here, but we are generally in an uptrend on Bitcoin. And the lowest I think we can go is the 618 down here. And I know in my last live stream I said we have to look for a capitulation because we had these capitulations back here, which continued us higher, which were approximately 12% if I'm correct. So this one right here was approximately 11%. This one right here was approximately 12%. So we could be looking for a capitulation on Bitcoin. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if history repeats itself, which it doesn't do, it just rhymes, we could be looking at the 786 at 3626 before we continue higher. Not saying it's going to happen for Bitcoin, but usually when it capitulates like that, that's when we start moving higher. And we are at that test point right now of this general uptrend that we're in right now on Bitcoin. So I'd keep an eye on that. So I'm going to wait till more people come in. And we'll just see how this live stream goes. I mean, it's random. I didn't advertise or anything like that. So if it doesn't turn out, it doesn't turn out. But I'm still going to chart some coins for this time period that I have. So yeah, so I think Bitcoin is going to continue this general uptrend, but I think we still have to capitulate first, which is going to be shaking out quite a few people in my opinion. And with that, I've bought a lot of coins on the dip, but I still have a little bit set aside for this capitulation that I think inevitably we have to have a capitulation to continue higher. You can see we have this drop down here and we are riding this up, but I think we need to capitulate before we head up higher. How far do we capitulate? It might not be as bad as it was back here, but inevitably these capitulations are what continue us higher. So with that, I'm going to jump into PBX right now. This is one of my long-term holds. I'd say the support's going to hold and we're heading up to the 786. I charted that last night on the live stream. And that still holds right now. I would actually keep an eye on this main resistance at 0077 for a continuation upwards. A lot of coins had this capitulation and they're generally moving upwards, but this is just holding at this. And as you can see, it just flipped into resistance right now. So we're having a hard time at this area right here. I have a buy order in at 7.4 down here at the 0 or at the 1. But if it doesn't get filled, it doesn't get filled. I'm not going to be hurt about it because I actually reached my goal on this during this downtrend. And I really need to move on to something else. But it's just so hard to pass up prices that are this low for the time being. So, can I chart BICO? Yes, I can. So what is BICO? We'll just take a little deeper look into that. So Just let me know how the audio is and stuff. I kind of switch stuff around. If the music sounds good and everything like that, give me a 1 2 1 2. If not, I'll just keep on rolling with it. So BICO, we have Biconomy, BICO, down 0.4 at 133, 1 billion max supply, 122 million circulating, 163 million market cap, all-time high of 2145 5 months ago, all-time low of 105 2 months ago. That's a crazy difference right there. So if we look at the max and see if they put more coins in circulation, they have not put more coins in circulation. So that's actually crazy that the price reached this height, but then dropped down here. But it looks like it was the initial coin launch that was the initial high back in December 2021. You guys kind of flatlined from there. But we'll jump into a TA and see where this coin might possibly be heading. That doesn't look good. We're gonna get a better chart on that. Oh, this is listed on Coinbase. Okay. So if we draw a bottom to top right here, it looks like I charted this recently. I said I was going to shit the bed, but I didn't. For the time being, we're holding the top of the support channel right now at 132. So RSI is below 50, so it's oversold. I'd actually keep an eye on a pump up here to 140. If we break above 140, I think the 618 is the next level. A lot of coins had this drop down here in the capitulation, which is this nasty drop, and they're generally making an uptrend, and you guys are making higher lows. If you look at this, even though it's not much, it is a higher low, which means it is bullish. So for BICO, I'd keep an eye on a pump up to 140 for the time being, and we'll assess the situation at that time. I don't think we fall below this support channel for BICO. I think we're actually working our way up to test the main resistance right here. We have a lot of moon juice to work our way up here for something like that in the RSI. So 140 is my price point for BICO for the time being. If you get rejected, it could be something like this. I don't think we're breaking below this resistance channel for the time being on BICO. So with that, this is my 100x moonshot gamble coin. I was expecting us to bounce here and continue upwards. It looked like it did that early, or a little earlier than I expected, and I think Haka is looking like it wants to take off right now. The market cap and stuff is just crazy low on this coin. So if we look at Haka right now, the market cap on Haka is only 1.6 million, which is just peanuts. I mean, this thing could absolutely rip if we get into that bull run mania phase. And the crazy thing about it is there's only 30 million coins in circulation, and it doesn't have a multi-billion total supply like a lot of other coins do. So not saying you should invest in this. Definitely assess your risk tolerance and everything like that, but nonetheless, I think Haka, if we get into that bull run mania phase, will definitely break its all-time high, which is 52 cents, which was 5 months ago. It's available on KuCoin, Pancake, and Uniswap. Hello, what's up, Zgoth? This is just a quick live stream right now. We're gonna go into a deeper live stream tonight, but I have some extra time right now, so we're gonna do a quick live stream. So you want me to chart quant for you? I know you do. I did upload a video quant, but it's open floor right now. Don't have a lot of people on. Didn't expect it by doing a random live stream, but we're doing it. We're doing it. So open floor to whoever wants their coins charted right now. Yo, what's up, DGN? Long time no see. Just doing a random 30-minute live stream before the big one tonight. Let me know how the audio is, everyone. I kind of switched some stuff up. Let me know how the music is and stuff. I'm trying to find that perfect level so I can keep it during my live streams throughout the rest of the channel. Oh, you're going to miss tonight's live stream because I'll be at church. Oh, you're going for the... Yeah, that's why I'm doing this tonight. I'm not uploading anything tomorrow. Tomorrow is dedicated to family and hanging out and stuff like that. So that's why I'm trying to get this out tonight. So if you want to get any coins in tonight, Zgoth, now is your time on this live stream. So I know Zgoth, you want your QNT. So I know I just uploaded a video on that, but we'll do it live. So QNT approximately it's 3:18 p.m. my time right now. So it closes at 4 p.m. for the next candle. I personally think QNT, I know the price you bought in at, but I think we're going to be bouncing off this 109, and that's going to be the spring. You can see, even though this isn't technically a valid triangle or whatever the hell you call it, we're getting very, very tight right here. And I think we're going to capitulate to 109. And as you can see, we're not really making higher highs and higher lows. We're kind of just at the cusp of breaking out. And I think we're going to be breaking up to this 618 here at 121. We might hit some volatility in this resistance channel right here, but inevitably, I think we're working our way up to the 618. And then from there, we'll start working our way back down. I think we're about ready to reverse on Quant. Quant is actually not looking too bad right now, judging by this chart. We had these big peaks and valleys and stuff like that, but look at how tight it's just getting here. There's a lot of buying power that's going on right here. So inevitably, I think Quant's blasting up to the 618. And I don't think it's going to be a small blast. I think we'll see some big green candles. Not saying it's going to be a straight green candle up to the 618, but I think we're going to start seeing some thick green candles head up to the 618 for Quant once we hit 109, if we do. The next candle starts in approximately 40 minutes. So, yeah, so we have the 786. I don't even think we touched the 786 on the way back up. I think we're going to start seeing some fat candles up to 618. I think we're going to pick up a shit ton of moon juice right here and just blast off. So, LTX. Yeah, ignore that. Obviously, all of them are wrong, so you should probably stop following me because I don't know what I'm doing. Just kidding. Please don't. So inevitably, we are in a downtrend, but we have been making higher lows right here. It looks like it wants to break up to the 9-1 main resistance area. RSI is hovering around 50. I don't think we're heading back down to the 30 on the RSI by any means. But for the time being, let's just keep a general look or general area for 9-1. That could actually be the top of this downtrend. If we get rejected at 9 under resistance, it could be the main support. But a lot of coins had that capitulation event on April 11th, which you can see was that big drop right here. And they started reversing. So since April 11th, you are putting in higher lows, which equates to a consolidation period. So if you believe in the short-term predictions, a short-term triangle like this could be bullish. I know a lot of people, this is more valid for long term and stuff like that, but I chart for a couple days out, but this looks like it wants to break up to this 9-1. If we break above this downtrend, we're off to the races. I can draw a fib on this to try to validate it for you. So we'll go bottom to top right here. Yeah, so the 618 is met right at the top of this main resistance, or main resistance in the top of the channel. So we're gonna have a hard time breaking over that, but once we break over that, this is flipping in the green to support. So you have to break above 993 to flip it into support. I think a lot of coins are going to be starting to move up here, honestly. If you watched my live stream last night, I said for the short term, I think the 11th was the bottom. Not saying bottom for the entire bull run, but for the short term, I think the 11th was the bottom on a lot of coins. A lot of coins had this capitulation event, and they're all making higher lows. And just doing this consolidation period. So, and usually altcoins start taking off before Bitcoin, and altcoins start shitting the bed before Bitcoin does as well. So if altcoins start ripping, I'd keep a close eye on Bitcoin, because I think Bitcoin would start going back up too. And judging from this consolidation that we're doing with the higher lows and getting very, very tight in these areas, I think we could be looking at making some, not higher highs, but looking at reversing and making some decent profit on some of these coins for the time being. So for this coin, I'd keep a top eye on 93 cents in this area. It is a lot of resistance right there, but I believe we can do it, which would bring the RSI up to 70. I think a lot of the coins are going to be testing upper 60, 70 on the RSI coming in the near couple days. But I'm deaf as fuck. So if anyone doesn't know, DGN Capital and I made a video together the other day on the Robinhood listings and stuff like that. So DJN Capital, I think him and I are going to be pretty good friends going forward with charting crypto. So make sure you guys join his channel. He has a lot of good information on there right now. He's covering NFTs and stuff like that. I'm hoping to have him on a live stream here eventually. We just have to bang out the details. So what's up, Charting? Just listening today. Such as, yeah, this isn't going to be a long live stream. It's probably going to be about 30 minutes plus. I have my main live stream tonight at 7:30 EST time. Just had a couple extra minutes and trying a different time frame because usually I have it at 7:30 p.m. and just seeing who's available at this time because I know everyone, you know, lives in different time zones and stuff like that. So people who don't normally get an opportunity for a live stream, thought I'd hop on here and you guys would have an opportunity. So with that, I am caught up on the chats. So we have an open floor here to who wants their coins charted right now. I went over PBX. I went over pretty much my my 100x Moonshot Gamble coin, my PBX, which you guys know I'm super bullish on, and stuff like that. So James, I know you have some coins you want me to chart, judging from last night. So what's good, brother? But a lot of coins had that capitulation on the 11th of April. And they haven't making higher lows since. The coins that will honestly, since last night, I'm still super bullish on KNC. It's just been ripping this entire year. I mean, look at that. This entire year. Obviously, I'm not going to buy in right now because it just broke an all-time high. It's in price discovery. But this coin just looks like it wants to go. Like KNC since January 4th has just been continuing upwards, and we're having this nice consolidation upwards. We had this big spike, and even though we had this big spike and Bitcoin shit the bed, we did not drop below the support at 646 or 346. We actually went up higher, and we're currently testing this resistance support area at 430, 443. And inevitably, if we break above 443, I think the RSI is going to blast up to 70 again, and we're going to put another step on our ladder right here. I think we'll be working our way up to approximately $5, and $5 is going to be a main resistance area for us, I think, in price discovery. I think it's going to be very difficult to get over 5, but judging by KNC's history this whole entire year, I think it's going to do it. I don't know what sort of catalyst came out for KNC, but this thing just... Out of all the coins I've charted EST tonight, this is just a quick live stream because I have some extra time. So, ETC. Yeah, ignore that Moonboy chart. Obviously, I was wrong. We are getting a lot of support right here at the top of the support channel. Started moving sideways. We finally stopped moving down since March 29th and started moving sideways, which is pretty bullish. So I'd keep an eye on, let's draw this fib, bottom the top. I'd keep an eye on a pump to the 786 right now, which is the top of this support or resistance channel, which is 39.75. If we break above 39.75, we're hitting the 618 for something like this. But the price to beat right now is right here at the 786 at 39. So $40 is going to be kind of a battleground. A lot of coins I think are going to be testing or working its way up towards 70 on the RSI for the time being. A lot of them had that capitulation, which you did right here, which was the 11th. A lot of coins had that on the 11th, and they have been generally moving upwards since. So take that for what it is, but I think that's a bullish sign in my opinion. But you guys know me. I think we're in an extended bull market. You can call me stupid, but I'm just super bullish for 2022 for some reason. I mean, if you look at 2021, Bitcoin was pretty much the same price for a majority of 2021. Like, and you can't break the fact that the 4-year cycle is broken on Bitcoin now. We had the 4-year cycles on Bitcoin, and it's fine, and it's broken. So we're kind of in new cycle discovery on Bitcoin as well. So I am saying that Bitcoin is in an extended cycle right now, which would say, hey, we still got to go. We still have a lot of room to go on Bitcoin, which would bring exponential growth for these altcoins. And I just believe if we hold long term, everyone, we're so early to the space that we're all going to make it in the end. Just don't have those paper hands. I know a lot of people try to flip profit and stuff, but if I wasn't into crypto and I knew a little bit, if you just bought and hold, I think in the next couple of years you'd make profit on a majority, if not all, your coins, and not just a small bit of profit, exponential profit. Crypto right now is what the internet was in 1992. Is a lot of research that I've read is back in 1992, internet was kind of new, and now look at it now. Everything is based around that, and I think the financial system is what internet was in 1992, and eventually crypto is going to be massively adopted, which is why I hold ACH. ACH is the crypto to fiat gateway. It's a leader of it right now, but not saying it's going to be the leader of it then in the future. But inevitably, AOL was the leader of messaging back in the day, and now it got replaced. But ACH right now is the leader of the crypto fiat gateway. So once Bitcoin starts taking off and mass adoption and retail investors and companies start accepting crypto as payment, I think ACH is actually going to lead that for the time being. I know we're on Ethereum Classic right now and I'm just chatting, but it is what it is. So for the time being, let's keep an eye on a pump up to the 786 right here at $40 for retracement, and then to the 618. We haven't really broke this downtrend yet. Let's see if we have. No, we have not broke the downtrend yet, so we are still bearish on this. We'd have to break above this resistance. We'd actually have to hit the 786 to break this. So if we break up to 39, this downtrend's broken, and we can start saying, hey, this coin's bullish once again. And Ethereum Classic is just moving sideways right now, so inevitably, I think we might actually be breaking this and flipping into some bullish momentum on Ethereum Classic. Yeah, I can chart ACH. ACH looks like shit. So I invested in the ACH. I watched it when it got listed on Coinbase. I got in very, very cheap, made some good profit off of it, and then bought back in. And I'm down, I guess you can say, quite a bit on ACH, but I've been dollar cost averaging, and I believe in it long term. It's one of my long term holds. It's one of my riskier altcoins that I'm long term holding. Probably the riskiest one that I'm long-term holding. I just believe in the crypto to fiat gateway and everything that they're doing. They're partnering with some very, very large people. I mean, they've partnered with VeChain and everything like that. So do your own research on ACH. But ACH has pretty much been crap in the bed since the Coinbase listing. But you can call me call hopium and stuff like that. But inevitably, I think ACH is going to make some crazy gains. Once crypto gets adopted into the retail area. But we still haven't seen that bull run mania phase. I don't know if anyone was here back in 2017, back when all the crypto exchanges crashed during that mania phase, but it was nuts. For the time being for ACH, I'd keep an eye on the 786. We had the capitulation on the 11th right here. Big pump. This was due to ACH being listed on the largest exchange, I believe, in Korea. It is the Coinbase of exchanges in Korea, and that was this catalyst right here. And obviously, once you have a big catalyst like that, you're going to have a retracement. But for the time being, I'd keep an eye on the 786 at approximately 3.6 cents. And we do have a battle. We have a resistance channel, main resistance, 618 resistance channel, main resistance. So this would be very hard to get over 4 cents. I'm not looking for this coin to break out. I'm just dollar cost averaging on the way down. So this is not a flip quick coin in my opinion. But for the time being, let's keep an eye on the 786 at 3.6 cents. And then once we break above that, we're going to have our work set out for us reaching up to the 3.83 and then the 618 inevitably for ACH. But I think ACH is definitely a good long-term hold, in my opinion anyways. Even though the charts don't validate that, that could just be me being hyped up on I know everyone has their coin that they're all hyped up on, but I think this coin's gonna be great in the long term. Long term, I don't know whenever mass adoption is. I'd say 3-4 years. This is a long term hold. Even during the mania phase, there are a lot of coins in circulation, and unfortunately, ACH is unloading more coins every time they have a listing because they have to provide liquidity. ACH is down 0% today, and you can see there's 4.3 billion in circulation, so not even half of the max supply is in circulation. So this is definitely a longer term hold, the longest term hold that I have out of all my coins. This is pretty much, not going to say a gamble, but I think in the long term ACH is going to pay off, and I wish I would have held out to buy in now, but inevitably, you know how it is when you invest in crypto. But there are a lot of coins in circulation, and it is a 10 billion max supply, but the market cap's only 156. So a 10x would be 1.5 billion market cap, which isn't undoable, but it is a pretty high market cap for a coin like this. But I think ACH inevitably will be taken off and lead the crypto to fiat gateway for ACH. So with that, open floor, guys. Who wants their coin charted? I got a couple more minutes. This is just a quick live stream. Make sure you stay tuned tonight. I'm going 7:30 p.m. EST time for the main live stream. Oh, yeah. So I hope everyone's having a great weekend and hope everyone has a great Easter. I will not be doing any videos tomorrow, most likely, due to it being Easter. You know, you have the church and everything like that. I don't know your guys' religious preference, and I really don't care to know. Everyone has their own. I'm going to be going to church and hanging out with the family tomorrow. So poly as in polymath or polygon? Yeah, man, I have ACH tucked away on my ledger. Have it on my ledger, have it locked away in my safe. You know, set it and forget it, you know. Buy it, forget about it. That's what I do with my long-term holds. Put it on my ledger, lock it away in my safe, and just forget about it. So the crazy thing about Matic is I actually bought quite a bit of this at 33 cents, and my dumbass sold it when it got up to 40 some cents. I really wish I would have held on to this. Yeah. So as of right now, it looks like it's doing this not nice consolidation, but the support right here is holding at 135. You had that capitulation on the 24th, had that drop on April 11th. Right now, it looks like we want to head up to 143. If we draw a general downtrend on this coin, you have a lot of resistance to break above, and I think Matic actually put a lot more coins in circulation. Yeah, Matic has 6.8 billion in circulation and 10 billion total supply. So they're reaching their max right now. That's a lot of coins, and it has a 9.4 billion market cap. So the thing about this, 9.4 billion, to get, say this is $1.25, in order to get to $2.50, this will have to double. So in order to double this price right now, you're going to need 9.4 billion more dollars to come into this coin just to double this price on this market cap. So this is a safe play long term because inevitably I believe this coin is going to go up long term. It's one of the heavy or big players, has a nice community, has everything established. So a safe play definitely is Polygon, but you're not going to make crazy gains off this, but you will make gains nonetheless on Polygon. But you're not going to be making exponential gains like you could with some other altcoins. But with that, let's get into the charting. For the time being, it looks like we're heading down to the support. So I keep an eye on 135 for a bounce down, and then we'll assess the situation at that time. Looks like we're doing a short-term consolidation right here, nonetheless. So I'd keep an eye on 135 for a bounce down, and then hopefully we break out from there up to $1.43. We had that big drop on April 11th like a lot of other coins did. So I think we're about ready to pop up here to 143 for the time being. But we can't be talking moonshots for Matic because it's just incredibly high market cap and stuff like that. So you can't make crazy gains when your market cap's at 9.4 billion. But I think we're heading to 135, and then from there we're bouncing up to 143 for the time being. So with that, I'm going to go over Moonbeam real quick. So Moonbeam actually isn't looking that bad. Yeah, I plan on making a video on how I chart. Just if you watch that video, just know there's a million different ways you can chart coins, and everyone does it a little bit differently. I chart short term, so I chart 1 to 4 days max out. I know there's those long-term TA people, and take this with a grain of salt. All that's hopium in my opinion. You're better off shaking a magic 8-ball than you are long-terming a coin, because you just don't know what the future holds. With short-term to 3 to 4 days, you can definitely get in the ballpark of what a coin's going to do, in my opinion. Anyways. So with that, we're getting the GLMR. GLMR looked like it bottomed here on the 11th again and has not made a lower low since. Got rejected at this main resistance at $4.39. I know I have the main fib up here. Let's jump in here a little bit closer. It looks like we're currently having trouble at the 386. Or no, this is the 5. Currently having trouble at the 5. RSI looks like it wants to go to 70. 70 would tag us out at the main resistance at 439. So inevitably, if we do head up to the 70 on the RSI, this would tag the main resistance at 439. And then obviously from there, not obviously, but most likely, we will retrace either to the 5 or the 618. So I'd keep an eye for $4.39 for Moonbeam for the time being. And once we hit 439 or close to it, to this resistance channel, I'd keep an eye on the 5 right here at $4.16. If we break below that, I think we're bouncing to the 618 for something like this. We could definitely see something like this, and we could go off the longer term off, hey, that would be a lower low and continue this uptrend. I think a lot of coins are starting to flip bullish right now, in my opinion. But like I say, I only do short-term TAs. On the short term, a lot of coins are looking bullish right now. They're looking like they're reversed. We're breaking out of the downtrends. And so that could be a good sign coming up here for a lot of coins. So let's keep an eye on 439 for a retracement to the 5 at 415. We break below 415, I'd keep an eye on the 618. I don't think we drop below the 618. I think from there we would bounce up and battle it out at this resistance channel and inevitably head higher if we broke above that. So we have a little bit more way to go before we retrace on GLMR. I don't own GLMR, but I put a buy-in order at 472 if I wanted to get into GLMR. That's not financial advice. That's just what I would do, judging by this TA, if I wanted to get into GLMR. So with that, we'll go into, where are we at? I'm just finished, blah, blah, blah. Zgoss says Cody. We'll go into Cody. Hang on, I got a LaCroix. I gotta, talking kind of dries my throat, so I gotta crack a LaCroix. Anyone ever have LaCroix before? They have some crazy stuff. LaCroix and AHA. So these AHAs, what is it? Citrus green tea. They have caffeine in it, and I am definitely addicted to caffeine. You know, I can't function without my coffee in the morning. And throughout the day, I drink these caffeinated AHAs. Currently, right now, I'm probably jacked up on caffeine. So with that, we'll get into Cody, COTI. So Cody did the same thing on April 11th. It capitulated and has been putting in higher lows since. Looks like we're having trouble breaking above the 618 though. So for Cody, I'd keep an eye on approximately 220. What is that? 25 cents. We break above 25 cents on Cody. I think we're heading up to 26 for a drop down to the 618 and a continuation upwards. From what I've viewed in these charts in the past, we are not making higher highs, but we are making higher lows, which inevitably shows that we are consolidating inside some sort of sideways triangle. So I'd keep an eye on the 618 at 25 for Cody. If we break above that, it's 26. And then from there, I think we top out and retrace to the 618 and then a continuation up from there. So the main thing to keep an eye on here is the 618 at 25 cents for Cody. It looks like it wants to break it. It definitely does look like it wants to break it, in my opinion. If everything plays out how it's looking like it's going to play out for the TAs, a lot of coins are going to be popping here pretty soon. As long as we don't wake up and Bitcoin shit the bed. If Bitcoin continues what it's doing, it looks like the altcoins are getting ready to take off, in my opinion. A lot of the altcoins capitulated with a nasty drop, and it looks like they just want to start taking off. So ADAX. Oh, I can't find ADAX. ADAX 15 cents, down 1.1, 100 million max supply, 52 million circulate. This is a moonshot gamble coin right here. Like, this could definitely take off, but if you've been following me for a while, you've probably heard this analogy before. Billy has 1 rock and Jimmy has 5 diamonds. Billy thinks his 1 rock is worth more than Billy's or Jimmy's 5 diamonds just because he has less. But in actuality, the diamonds are worth more. And that goes for small market cap and small circulation coins. Just like my Haka 100x Moonshot Gamble coin, it's the same situation. You just have to feel that out and try to decipher, is this a rock or is this a diamond? And this could definitely be a rock or a diamond right here with the small market cap and small circulating supply. Looks like it's available on Xmart and BitTrue. So looks like it's pretty difficult to get because I've never even heard of X Markets before. I have BitTrue, never used it, but I have it. I think I'm going to have to chart this on DEX. So let's try to take a look on DEX if it'll load. Which it doesn't look like it wants to. Yeah, DEX doesn't look like it wants to load, but if we try to look at ADAX on here, I can't find it. And DEX doesn't want to load right now. So Zgoth, sorry, can't chart that for you right now. Maybe, I know you won't be on at 7:30, but if we do, we will. Is QSP or CLV either of those coins? Either of what coins? Yeah, my DEX screener just doesn't want to load. I'll make sure that's working for tonight's live stream. So with that, I'll be right back, guys. I got to get some water and stuff like that, so just chat amongst yourselves. Looking for the next coin to chart. I don't know if James requested QSP and CLV, but if you can explain what that means, let me know. I'll be right back, guys. Probably be like 30 seconds. Okay, we're back, guys. So, you were speaking of thinking altcoins was reversing. Okay, I think majority of altcoins are reversing. If we look at QSP, I think it had the same thing in the capitulation on April 11th, which was right here. Well, this thing actually didn't do that. So inevitably, I think QSP is coming down here to 6.4 and then continuing higher. A lot of coins had that big drop on April 11th, and QSP did not do that. But I think that's most likely due to this catalyst that caused this huge wake up. Usually, when you see a huge pump up like this, you usually have a bleed out retracement type deal. So with that, it's kind of an not immune, but it's not as affected as much from the Bitcoin drop because the people who bought in up here are holding on for dear life and buying the dip. They're kind of not screwed, but they kind of bought in up here and they don't want it to drop, so they constantly buy the dip. We had a nice consolidation here. I thought QSP was going to explode. I know Chef Natron, who is OG Gold. With that, check out my NFTs. If you guys like to support the channel, I have them as cheap as $5 on there. I'd appreciate it. Make sure you like this live stream as well. It just helps out the algorithm and helps me out getting more viewers and stuff like that. But QSP looked like it wanted to blast out right here, but it was consolidating fantastically, and then Bitcoin dropped, and this was not immune to that drop right here, and it dropped and instantly got bought up. If Bitcoin continued where it was, I thought QSP was absolutely going to explode, because this is textbook consolidation, meaning a lot of people wanted to buy this coin at the same price for a long period of time, and once all the coins are bought up at that price is usually when the price takes off. But when Bitcoin drops, people start freaking out for some reason. So honestly, this looks like it's gonna drop down to 64 and then continue up higher. Looks like we're having a very tough time breaking above 8.2 cents. We tested it once, twice, 3 times, and usually I say 1 top, 2 top, 3 top, drop top, and this hasn't had a huge drop yet. But we'll assess the situation at that time, because usually coins don't test a resistance more than 3 times without shit in the bed. But who knows? So let's just keep an eye on this for the time being. And you said CLV. So James, did you join the Discord channel at all? I know you were saying you were going to join it yesterday. Make sure you join the Discord channel, man. We're on there daily, and we have a good time on there just chatting about crypto. If you just want to chat about crypto with a lot of people who love crypto, that's definitely a good place to go. We're not shilling anything on there. It's just very nice conversation, get to know one another. It's a great atmosphere. So with that, CLV. So ZLV right now, this is what the reversal we were looking for QSP. Let me delete these real quick. We had that drop on the 11th, and this is the 11th right here. The 11th of April, a lot of coins shit the bed, but they are making lower highs, and this is actually, or higher lows, and they are this one's making higher highs as well. So this is actually bullish for the time being. I would actually keep an eye on a bounce right here at the support. I think we're going to be breaking above the 618 and heading up to the 3.6 main resistance area. And I actually think we're breaking above this 3.6 resistance area to put in a new high at approximately 38 cents. So from there, I think we're going to have a retracement to the support and something like that. So CLV kind of looked like it reversed right here, in my opinion. Short term. Like I said, I don't give long-term predictions, but on the short term, this is looking extremely bullish. We have to break above 36 cents for that to happen, though. Break above 36 cents, and we're definitely heading to 38 and then retesting that resistance. But we have a 618 and main resistance right here, so we're kind of in a battleground right now, but we did do it with this big green wick right here and got rejected at the top of this resistance channel. But the way that this coin's going and the way a lot of the other coins are going, I think on the short term, we all reversed on April 11th, and we're going to be starting to work our way back up. As long as Bitcoin doesn't shake everybody out, I think this is a general run up until we start working up higher on a lot of the coins. So it's kind of a gamble right now on if this is the bottom for continuation higher. I'm not saying we're going to be breaking like highs from the recently, but as of right now, I think a lot of coins are generally going to be moving up higher for the time being. After this huge capitulation on April 11th. So let's just keep an eye on any upward movement is bullish. Any upward movement is good movement. I know people are like, my coin's not going to the moon. If you want to get into a coin that's going to the moon, go jump into some degent coin. Take that for what it is, but we're not going to be making millions in a day. Crypto, in my opinion, all crypto should be a several year investment. You don't want to be jumping in the crypto newbie saying, hey, I want to make millions or thousands of dollars in a month's time frame. That's not the mindset you should have for crypto. Crypto, I believe, is going to outperform a lot of 401ks and stuff like that. I have a 401k from work and stuff like that, but I invest quite a bit in the crypto, and I do my due diligence and invest in coins that I think are going to perform well in the future. And my long-term goal, I am currently 30 years old right now. My long-term goal is to be retired before I'm 40. And if that happens beforehand, so be it. But by 40 years old, I want to be retired. And not being retired by sitting on my ass. Being retired as I can go be financially stable, doing whatever I want to do, and get a job that I want to do. Like, I love being outside. I wouldn't mind working at a freaking farmer's market during the summer, you know? Selling tomatoes and stuff like that, just being outside. Like, that's my long-term goal. My long-term goal is just being happy, have enough money for my family and kids. Even if for the short term, my goal is to possibly make enough money that I can work part-time at some sort of job and do this, the live streaming and YouTube, and making money. So that's my short term, is to possibly cut back to part-time job and doing this and making money in crypto. My long-term goal is to be retired by I'm 40. And if you stay in crypto for the next 10 years, I guarantee a lot of us are going to make exponential profits. It's just, you just can't have those paper hands. If I could just buy coins and put them on my ledger or put them on some sort of cold wallet and forget about it and come back 10 years later, I guarantee those coins would have made exponential growth. But I'm the type of person that has to be looking at the charts every day and stuff like that. When I make buys, my buys are for long-term holds, most likely. That's enough of my ranting. I rant a lot. I'm just giving you guys my advice, and it's just advice. You guys can do what you want to do. You guys have your own life. I'm just a guy on the internet charting crypto. That's all I am. Hence why I called my channel Charting Crypto. So with that, let me get back to the chats before I start going off on another rant on why I made the channel. If you want me to go off for at least 10 plus minutes, ask me why I made this channel, but we won't get into that right now. We're going to Lewis. Lewis says EOS. You know what? I actually wanted to invest quite a bit of money in EOS. Not back in the day, but several months back. But judging by the market, I did not do that. I do believe in EOS. EOS is a hidden gem in my opinion. Not saying it's going to make crazy money, but you know how there's those blue chip long-term holds. And I think EOS is on the cusp of being one of those long-term holds. Not saying it's a shit coin. It's not. It's not a shit coin. But it's not one of those Chainlinks, Solana type long-term holds. It's kind of under the radar in my opinion, and I personally think EOS long term is going to be crazy. And look at this chart. We've been making green candles since the 11th. So just like a lot of the other coins, we had the capitulation on the 11th, and we've been continuing upwards since. So if we draw a fib from the bottom to the top, we blew right through the 618 and blew above this 5. And once we wicked above this 5, it looks like we're getting stopped. We did tag the 70 there, so I'd be cautious on buying in right now. Judging by the RSI and the way this chart's going, I think we might actually drop down to the 618, which would not be bad. We would not be making a lower low. A drop down like this would actually be healthy for this coin. We need to come back down here, pick up some more fuel for a ship, pick up some more moon juice, pick up some more people. So imagine it going to the moon. Hey, we need to pick up some more people. We need to pick up some more fuel. We drop back down here, pick up some more people, pick up some more fuel, pick up some more moon juice, and then we can work our way up to $2.64. I think that's what EOS is going to do. I think we're going to be tagging this 5 right here, And I know we not tagging it. We actually broke above it. But I know this is green right now, but I would keep an eye on a pullback. RSIs is too high in my opinion. Yes, back here on March 28th, we did tag 87 on the RSI, which would bring us up here, but we are just too high in my opinion right now to continue up. There's no way we're going to be continuing up like this. We need to have a healthy pullback before we continue up. We are in the well oversold area on EOS. And in my opinion, I think we're going to be dropping down to the 618, which, don't take this the wrong way, I hope it actually does, because that would solidify our move upwards to this main resistance. We definitely need a running start, and we have sprinted for so long right here. We're running out of gas that if we reach up here, it could be an exponential drop. So we need to look for that retracement on EOS right now, and I think the retracement will be to the 618 at $2.37. And then from there, we're going to continue over. I keep drawing lines here, so it looks like a bunch of scribbles, but I'd keep an eye on a pullback to the 618 at $2.37 for a continuation up to $2.64 for EOS. I am bullish on EOS long term. It's just one of those hidden gems that not a lot of people talk about. So with that, I'm starting to rant a lot. So over here, let me get back in the chats real quick. EOS, next please, then Gala, thanks. Yeah, we can get into Gala. So I don't have much time left. I'll try to get to everybody's, but this was supposed to be a quick 30 minutes, and it's extended before. So I'm going to be on at 7:30 EST tonight for a 1.5 2 hour live stream. My time right now, it's only 4 p.m. and I have some things I have to take care of before then. Just thought since I had some added time, I would jump on this live stream, but we'll try to get to this all. I'd appreciate it if you all at least like this video. If you guys like what I do and you want to support the channel, I have an OpenSeas account which has a link on each one of my videos except the live stream. I have NFTs in there as low as $5 just to support the live stream. I also have NFTs in there which will give you perks as this channel grows. So if you believe in the long-term growth of this channel, check out my OpenSeas. If you just want to support this channel and buy a cheap NFT, which I would appreciate, make sure you check out my OpenSeas. Not trying to shill it, but I shilled it. And all the profit's going to be I'm going to reinvest in the crypto. And as the channel grows, I will be doing giveaways. I currently am doing a giveaway for NFT for 0.2 ETH, but that really didn't take off. But it's still going on. It's still going on. Eventually it will. So, Gala. Gala had that huge capitulation on April 11th. Has been making higher lows since, but has not been making higher highs. It's doing that consolidation. I think, again, the fibs here, I think as soon as we break above the 786, we'll see a big green wick up to 21 right here. And the thing is, the RSI is at 50 right now. That would bring us up to around 60. So there's still room to go up to the 786 or something like that. But that is if the RSI goes up to 70, which if you look in the past, you have been breaking above 70 for quite a while. So I'd keep an eye on 21.1. If we broke above that, I'd keep an eye on the 786 at 22. But I don't think we break above 786. That's the peak of the mountain right there for Gala for the time being. The main area to beat right now is 21.6 for Gala. And judging by this uptrend and this short-term consolidation that we have, I think we're inevitably going to be breaking up here to test it out. So I'd keep an eye on 21.16 for Gala in the near future. Not saying it's going to happen today, but we are nearing the peak of this triangle. A lot of coins had the capitulation on the 11th, and they're starting to consolidate really tightly right here. And I think a lot of altcoins are going to start breaking out here pretty soon. Not breaking out as in going up 100%, but breaking out to the next fib level. Yeah, EOS is not looking bad. I think EOS, so Deso liked. I joined. Oh, you bought an NFT? I definitely have to check that out. So if you bought that NFT, you get a special code with it. Make sure you send me that code in the Discord channel, and it gives you special perks in my Discord channel as well. And you get special perks on the live stream. Your name will be all different colors and stuff like that. Or if you just bought one of those $5 ones, I appreciate you joining and supporting the channel, James. For real, I really do. Originally, I didn't make this to make money. I was tired of looking at... I know you guys have probably been aware of this. So, when you look at a lot of stuff on YouTube, you see those 100x in 1 weeks and stuff like that, and I'm tired of looking at that. I was tired of looking at those 100x moonshot gamble clickbait stuff, and there's no real... There's a couple realistic ones out there. That will give you realistic price predictions, because no one wants to hear their coin's going to go down. So the main reason I made this channel was people need realistic TAs, you know, and not saying mine is realistic, but I can get in the ballpark at least. I'm not saying, hey, we're going to be bounced off this and going to the effing moon like a lot of the other people do. But with that, we're gonna go over DESO, and that should be the last coin for right now. I'll be back on in 3.5 hours for a longer term live stream. So we're gonna go over DESO. So DESO had this huge pump right here, and we've been bleeding out ever since, been making lower highs, and we've currently on the 11th have been making higher lows. So DESO looks like it wants to about break out, but if you draw from bottom to top right here, we're having trouble breaking over the 786. So I'd keep an eye on $44. If we break above $44, we're heading up to $49 for a retracement like this and a continuation upwards. So I'd keep an eye on breaking the 786. I would put $44.50 on a sticky note, slap it on your phone, tattoo it on your forehead, whatever. $44.50 is the price to be on Deso. If you break above that, we're continuing up to 49 and then bouncing below. The thing is, we have a 618 and a main resistance right here, so it's going to be very hard to break over that, but I think we can do it. I don't think we're going to do it on the first run. I think we'll have to have this retracement here to pick up enough fuel to break above that. But for the time being, let's look for 49.46, retracement to the 618, and then a continuation higher. So with that, guys, I am going to sign off on the live stream. I hope everyone enjoyed the short-term live stream. I'll be back on tonight at 7:30 EST time, so approximately 3 hours and 30 minutes from now, I will have a hour-and-a-half, 2-hour live stream. I hope to see you all there. And like always, if you like this channel and like what I do and want to support it, check out my OpenSeas. You can find the link in a lot of my... pretty much every one of my descriptions on my video. I have NFTs as low as $5, so you don't have to spend a lot of money, but I would appreciate all your guys' support, and minimally, I would like if you guys like this video. It would help me out on the algorithm. I hope to catch you guys all tonight on my live stream. We're going to go over a lot of coins, and we're going to have a great time.